Hi everyone. So this is Tuinatsu Gaurav, and with us we have our esteemed guest, uh, Dr. Professor R.K. Biswal sir, who is Associate Professor in NIT Rourkela and also has been teaching and conducting research in the field of psychology for over 20 years, holding various research and academic positions in organizations like DRDO, FORE School of Management, and University of Delhi, and many more, and which all I'll include in the description of the video below. So, welcome, Dr. Vishal, sir.
Thank
Welcome.
you very much.
Sir, today I think we have something new to discuss, which I think um, about your study, which was published in India as well as in the Asia Pacific magazine about a particular study that you have done. So um, that particular study was about the caregiver needs rights too. So,
Yeah.
what's the most shocking finding about how society treats parents of children with developmental disabilities? Um, like, what did you realize about that?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me start with understanding what is developmental disability. According to National Trust Act, developmental disabilities are uh, four types. They are autism spectrum disorder, then intellectual disability, cerebral palsy, and multiple disabilities. Mostly, these disabilities start either during birth or just after birth, or maybe very at a very early age after birth. And these are primarily a condition where the child is completely dependent on parents as long as the child is alive. So the parents, when they come to know the child is disabled or the child is having some form of developmental delay or suffering from some disabilities, that becomes a great shock for parents. And if they are first time parents, then definitely it is not a very good news for them. So from that day, their suffering starts because they do not know how to raise this kid, how to make this kid self-sufficient to adjust in the society. Uh, so that is the beginning of the journey. Let me explain why it caught my attention in my research when I heard a story from a parent that for 28 years the couple have never visited any of the social gatherings as a couple. Either the father will go or the mother, but most of the time the father has to go, mother has to take care of the child. The child is now 28 years. So if they leave the child even for some minutes, it could be disastrous. The child is completely bedridden and needs care and attention 24/7. They sacrifice their sleep, they sacrifice their comfort, they sacrifice their health, they sacrifice their social gathering, they sacrifice staying as couple together. So these are the sacrifices by parents. Then I thought it is not one case, there could be many cases. Many people must be suffering as a caregiver, and the primary caregivers are the parents. And out of these parents, mothers suffer the most because they stay back at home to take care of the child. Even the mother is educated, they do not have an option to go for a job because the child has to be taken care of. Further, they cannot leave the child to somebody else who won't be able to understand the needs of the child. So the pain goes to the parents. That caught our attention, and we started a study along with my research scholar, Mr. Abhijit Pathak. So we started working on this issue, and we come out with the finding of our current paper that the physical health of parents is severely affected. As a result of that, the quality of life is also affected.
Thank you for your wonderful. I think yes, mothers and parents are the first line of defense for people, children with personal mental disabilities. So, um, some critics may argue that uh, choosing to have children means accepting all the responsibilities. So how do you respond to those who say caregivers shouldn't expect special rights? Is,
Okay.
is it that the society is inadvertently discriminating against families with disabled children through lack of caregiver support? What is your thoughts on that?
Yes, I believe that a child with developmental disability is not like typical child. Why? Because typical child develops as per his or her age. So at a particular age, the child will stand up, he will run, he will take care of himself or herself with age. But these kids, even they become 18 years of age, or even they become 30 years old, we have many such children. I would call them children because mentally they are not mature. Though physical body they are growing, everything is happening, but mentally they are not mature. They still behave like kids, and uh, they do not know what is right, what is wrong, because they do not understand it. So definitely, this kind of an argument that choosing to be a parent for a typical child and for a child with a developmental disability is completely different. There is enormous pressure on these parents, those who are dealing with a developmental disabled children. Our society is not aware. Our society is not uh, sensitive to the needs of these parents unless and until they visit a house or they see the pain of the parents. They can't understand it. Those who are working in this area, like many NGOs are working in this area, they understand this issue, but not many uh, people who have never been exposed to the needs, the daily needs, or maybe the need from time to time, every day, every minute, maybe they won't be able to understand this. So definitely, such kind of an impression that choosing to be a parent means you have to accept. No, they have accepted. It is not like they have not accepted. Otherwise, how come they are sacrificing so much? But at the same time, it is taking toll on their health. It is taking toll on their psychological makeup. It is taking toll on their quality of life. We must acknowledge the pain of these caregivers. They remain caregivers for life. In case of a typical child, they do not remain caregivers for life. After 18 years, the child becomes adult and they take care of themselves. These kids are not like that.
Got it. So, how has this research changed your own perspective on parenting and family dynamics? And just to follow it up with, what do you wish every healthcare professional should understand about caregiver rights?
My understanding of uh, such scenarios is that we have a lot of things to do uh, as a society, as a family, or as a nation. Uh, First of all, we must acknowledge that this is a special case, and these kids are special kids, and those who are taking care of these kids, they are also special parents. Our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has rightly pointed out that they are Divyang because they have some special qualities. Their emotions are pure. If we go to them, they you see their physical age is 18 years, 19 years, 20 years. They do not understand who are you. Their smiles, their attachment is very pure. And if you look for an honest person, probably they are the most honest person on the earth. So in this scenario, our job is to protect these kids. And when it comes to autism spectrum disorder, there is ample scope for this kind of kids. We can identify their special talents. Many a times we do find, and sometimes we fail to find the special talents. They can be even better than the machines at times if we find that skills in them. Similarly, all these kids, if trained properly, if we find some skill in them, they can excel in many of the chosen areas that they are trained for. So these parents and these kids should be treated differently, and there should be provisions for these parents by the society or by the government to facilitate the caregiving nurturing process by setting up some centers where they can leave the kids for some hours and they can have some me time. We can think that they need to relax some me time, but who would those people? They should also be aware of the needs, special needs of these kids. They should be sensitive to the needs of these kids. So there is a responsibility of all of us. It is not like only these parents who are caregivers.
Got it. So, this particular study of yours was covered in multiple journals. So, what are your thoughts on what made the editors realize that this topic needs urgent attention?
uh, it is published in Asia Pacific Journal of Social Work and Development. uh, the need of the caregivers, why it is getting the attention of the editors, could be because they are also productive forces of the country, the parents, but they are not able to contribute to the national economy because of this. So what avenues we could provide so that their talents, their skills can be utilized. Suppose both parents are educated and they have potential to do something to earn. Can we provide some opportunities at home so that they can also earn? Or can we provide some facilities for these kids so that they can be taken care of and these people can contribute to the economy of the country? This is one. The second one could be uh, we if I am happy, I can contribute more. So when can I be happy? When I am taking proper care of my health. If I am not getting enough sleep, so I won't be able to perform to the best of my abilities. So the sleeplessness of the parents, can we do something about that? Or else this is going to add to another disease burden of the caregivers. One disease burden they are already taking by taking care of this child, the other burden that we are adding because of this care. So can we do something about it? Probably this is an urgent need that have got the attention of the editors and reviewers, and they accepted it.
Great. Thank you for your work. Any last words that you want to share with our viewers?
Yeah, definitely. We must make our society know these kind of difficulties that caregivers are going through. As per RPWD, Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016, we have 21 different categories of disabilities, out of which these four categories of disabilities come under developmental disabilities. Under National Trust Act 1999. Uh, they are very special. That's why this National Trust Act have come. So other categories of disabilities where the brain is not, I mean, somehow brain is affected, but if a person can understand, person can do something. But these kind of kids, they have the problem of understanding, following instructions, doing their own work. So they are completely dependent. Awareness is a must in the society, and the caregiving should include more stakeholders. Those who are into caregiving profession, we may call the nurses for the families. And when we are talking about uh, caregiving, it is the caregiving of the family. It is not only the child himself or herself. What happens when there is another child who is not, who is a typically developing child? His or her time is also being taken by this child, and he or she feels neglected, that my parents are not taking care of me, and my brother or sister is getting more attention from my parents. It is also happening. They are also kids, so we need to understand their emotional needs. So as a family, they must understand this. Earlier, our nuclear family, I mean, joint family system, uh, somewhat that was working as a protective shield against this kind of system. But now, nuclear families, the challenges are there. So, addressing the challenges is also uh, a responsibility of the society, and government must provide some avenues how we can address this issue. But awareness is the key. Everyone should know about the specific challenges of these parents.
Okay, got it. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for connecting with us. I know you have a very busy schedule. So, and I know the work you're doing for the society as well. So, thank you. Thank you very much from me and my team here. So, thank you,
Thank you.
everything. Thank you for everything.